He kōna I purangi tēnei nā te reo irirangi o Aotearoa.
Karotaha te pō, karotaha te ao. Mārunga mai koe māraro atu au tūra marama nuku tūra marama rangi, rangi ki runga ko papa ki raro. Koe rā e rongo whakairihe ake ki runga kia tīna,
Tīna.
hui e,
Tai ki e. Tēnā tātou katoa e te whānau, no mai haramai ki tēnei hotaka o Paewhiri, tēnei punua pāho. Okay, so earlier this year we recorded a show, a Paewhiri show, and it was all about scams.
Ooh.
Yeah, so in that show we each shared our experience coming across weird things on the email and on our phones and scams, and we talked to some of the whānau from Huri Marae. But we're going to replay that episode, so given that, you know, that was recorded a few months ago, it's Christmas soon, te whānau, be vigilant. So Nairo, any new scam alerts in your email phone lately?
Yeah, I got a couple of warnings from the bank. Not that I've been scammed, but that their heckles were up around things that were happening across their business. So you're getting these phishing emails where you get these types of emails that are quite pushy. It's probably the thing. If you can judge the tone that it's quite pushy and it creates urgency around action and press here or subscribe here or open this link, then you sort of got to take 3 blinks, a couple of breaths in, and read it again. And, you know, is that really from my bank? Maybe I could just ring them up or go into a branch and see what the hell's going on. And they'll probably just reassure you that, yes, someone's trying to victimise you or scam you or pull you into something you don't want to get into. So, been getting a couple of warnings across there.
Yep.
A lot of digital stuff. If you're in the digital space, if you're on the online space, and the security of your information that you hand over, you really got to be vigilant here, Hoama, and operate all sorts of securities around how you engage in the online space, te whānau, because there's some people out there, te whānau.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends, Matua, your strategy is anybody adds you on Facebook, you don't add them, and you speak to reo Māori if they private message you because you want to know who they are, right?
Right.
Paitira.
So all it is just 3 words. Wham, bam, no thank you, scam.
There you go. Ka pai te whānau. Okay, let's listen to this episode of Paewhiri all about scams.
Pai tū, pai hinga, Paewhiri.
Should we do a huri haere? Have we been affected by scams?
Not me personally, no. But like you, I've heard of other people being scammed. My children have taught me not to open anything that's given to you on Facebook or whatever. And for me, the rule for me is if I don't know the person on the other end, I just delete them.
Yep.
You know, even if it's whanau that I already know that have befriended me, I just delete it. Because, you know, if they come back and tell me, why did you delete me? I say, well, it was you. I thought it was a scam. It was a scam or a hack.
Yeah, the hack
but
page.
The thing for me is tu atu ke o ko kōrero I roto I tō tātou reo.
Yes,
Te
that's
kore
a good
hoki
one.
mai ke te reo I tō rātou kārere, ka mohi au, yeah, it's a hack.
Ka pehe mena ka hoki reo Māori chat GPT atu ki a koe.
Well,
Oh,
kare
true.
anō kia kite I tērā.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They don't answer. So I just Māori all the time. Because all my whanaunga o
Kōrero Māori.
tēnei ka kōrero Māori, ka tuhingia I roto I te reo Māori.
Yep.
Ai te rā.
Yeah, I've done that before, kōrero Māori, if I don't know. Well, actually, I know the Facebook Messenger, but I'm just like, that doesn't sound like somebody would send me that type of message.
So hack on a hack.
So, yeah, hack on a hack. Yes. Nairo, what about yourself? Scams.
I know of scams. I was scammed once.
Okay.
Actually, I was scammed twice, and I'll talk about one and we'll talk about the other later. And the
Okay.
first scam was te whānau. I went to a Battens Up.
Okay.
And the prizes on the table were just simply amazing. But I had my eye on this pauaka, and it had a, what do you call it? I can't remember the exact brand, but it was a fine vintage inside.
Oh.
So I thought te whānau. And so when I won the prize, I went to pick up this amazing gift. And the damn box was empty, kia ora. But hold up e te whanau, that was the whole point, because they had the bottle stored.
Oh, okay.
But I felt scammed in that moment. I felt vulnerable e te whanau.
But you just lost your dignity. You didn't lose anything else.
Yes, my dignity took a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, a few laughs going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I was ribbed for a couple of years about that.
Ah, right. Okay.
Kia ora, auntie. Thank you.
I don't know if that's on. What's that on the scam scale? 2 out of 10?
It was a spike. It was an emotional
okay.
spike, that scam.
Fair enough.
I think I scammed myself.
Oh, man, I have to think about things that I've been scammed. No, I mean, sorry, duped. I want to say duped because I was expecting something, wasn't quite it, and anyway.
It's
Okay.
when things are misrepresented, you think it's one thing, but it's another. And like Kehu was saying, there's quite a bit around there, like emails and social media.
Absolutely. Well, e te whānau, apparently, according to the latest statistics last year from the netsafe.org.nz, $2.5 billion scams are costing Aotearoa every single year. And that's because our digital footprints touch almost every aspect of our lives, from paying bills to banking, everything, right? So this is about scams reaching into the very essence of our digital lives and therefore cracking the code of our passwords and therefore stealing money. So I've really condensed that. It's a huge, just to paraphrase, platforms like Gmail, Facebook are primary hunting grounds. Identity theft emerged as a paramount concern, haunting 20% of the respondents of a survey NetSafe did. Tales of online shopping mishaps, unauthorised credit card transactions and counterfeit charity fronts abound.
Wow.
Scams are not just a financial threat, but a deep emotional strain as well. So there you go.
I remember that movie, The Wolf of Wall Street, but, you don't have to be involved in something so highfalutin to have something like a scam follow you home. I know I help out whānau members every now and then with those email phishing things that go around every now and then.
Oh my gosh.
No, don't touch it. Just delete it straight away.
That's what I do. I just delete straight away.
Yeah, like I got an email this morning from, and I haven't verified this, but I got an email from a group called Alternative. It says, "Hello, Justine. We're sending this on behalf of Ngā Pai o te Maramatanga. We would like you to review this article. It's called The Sweetness of the Kumara, and it sounds pretty legit. Like I'm thinking, oh, cool. But then I'm like, I'm not going to click anything until I know who's behind this group. Anyway, that's tētahi tauira.
I don't like typecasting, generalising across people, but even just this week, I got a message from Nigeria with a colleague, end quote, wanting to do some work with me, and can I please verify their CV for them?
Oh.
Luckily at work we get some work training for things to look at, trying to identify the little markers that are telltales that there's not quite on the leaf. So lucky I was sort of awake to that one. But one thing that they talk about, and it'll probably come up during our kōrero today, is try not to look at the computer or messages when you're tired, because your awareness just drops. How you're saying the Ngā Pai o te Maramatanga, because it's a legit organisation, and you think, oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Yep.
Got to have the, what is it?
The now
Spidey
senses e te whānau. Yes, I think we've
Bunga, were.
Pai tū, pai hinga, Paewhiri.
So, Matua, have you look out for whānau that are messaging you? And you're
I always get their names pop up and saying they lost their number and they need a code or my phone number, and I just delete them. It doesn't matter how close they are to me. They're gone.
Yeah.
Was that even my friend request to you last week?
I get a lot of those friend requests and a delete.
Yeah. I managed to speak to some of the whānau from Ngāi Tamarawaho, and this comment is from one of the whanaunga, Barry Ngātoko.
Yeah, I think I have, yeah. And it's still happening now, because the banks ring me up and say someone's been trying to get into your account and we'll put a block on it. So that means they're trying to get money out of my bank account.
Right.
So, yeah, that's happening all the time.
So when your bank rang you, was it your actual bank or did you think
No,
that
it's the bank.
it was the
because
bank?
they stopped my card from working. They put a block on the card. And when they do that, then they come back and they tell you that they have to give you a new card, and then we try to work out who is trying to scam me, but they get my money back.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite rampant, eh, do you think?
Well, it's 100%. It's rampant. You know, they said it's happening all the time. Every minute of the day, that's happening to someone. So when you get your bank account, you need to check it, your statement, to see that you know what's been taken out of your bank. Otherwise,
Absolutely. Does it make you be careful about things like your email or text
yes,
or
emails and everything? Yeah, on the computer,
passwords?
passwords. I forever changing them and then I forget them. Then
Kia ora, that was a little bit of a kōrero from Uncle Barry. Nā toko, any whakaro, Nairo?
I think I was in Otautahi. I think I might have been at Matatini. My ATM card wouldn't work. And so, okay, got embarrassed at the Foursquare. But luckily I had a little bit of cash, so I covered it with some cash. And so I went straight to the bank after that. I think my card's playing up. They ran it through the scanner and said, same thing. They've blocked my account because apparently there were 3 transactions in the United Kingdom the day before. And then they said, so it wasn't you? Oh, yeah, nah. And then straight away they knew that it was someone had, transacted on our credit card details.
Were you in the UK recently?
I've never been there.
Okay.
But what they could find, and I think what they understand are things like spending patterns.
Yes.
And they sort of zero in on your last transactions and sort of regular amounts. And when you do something out of the whack, that's when they jump at it. How you're saying sometimes they block. On your behalf. Yeah, especially if it's way out of character.
Yeah, and how are you both with passwords and two-factor authentication and your own diligence to get your own security stuff happening?
Yeah, well, I have to do it for mahi, so I'm quite used to it. But I'm pretty confident I could be a lot more diligent.
Yep.
I wonder if are you able to change your password or whatever, like every 3 months or 4 months?
I think they encourage you to do that.
Yeah.
I think they encourage you.
Just to change it, yeah.
Yeah. The trouble is I've got so many passwords to so many things, it becomes a bit...
And that's why I got lost with my last one.
Yes.
It's probably good being Paewhiri and you got no money, and you're a bit dumb to these sort of things,
Oh, you're clever, Matua. You're very clever.
Yeah.
So
That's a scam there. You're trying to scam us.
You reckon,
Being Paewhiri, I have no money in your account. I was telling Justine this morning that, I'm not one to go. I'm a bit frightened to go online to purchase things, but my wife does. But, I said to her, God, if you're going to purchase anything, from wherever, I said, draw out the money, put it into another account just to the value of that thing you're going to purchase. So if it's $30, then if there's a scam there, that's all they're going to get is the $30. But I don't. I don't know how that would work. Whether it get into your other accounts or.
Yeah, they might go at the main one, eh?
Yeah.
Yep, freshen up those passwords if you need to at whanau. They go with the suggestions. I think it's on a regular basis, 3 months or 6 months.
I reckon,
And I'm a shocker. I'm a shocker too. I'll change my password and then I'll forget it. And it's like,
me too.
Okay.
No, I'm like that too. These are some statistics here, Te whānau. So if you use these following things, according to netsafe.org, they did a bit of a survey. The most communication channel where scammers target you are through text messages, and the next one is phone calls.
Wow.
That was interesting, phone calls.
Phone calls.
Yeah, so, and I think he'll be okay if I share this, but for about a year, my partner, Regan, he would, on the dot 1 p.m, he'd get a phone call every single day. And it was,
must be automated or something.
Automated scam.
Wow.
He never answered it, but it was just really obvious that it was some sort of
insurance
scam.
sales as well.
Yeah, maybe. Yep. The next one is social media. So if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or TikTok, they can get you through there. So just be really, really careful. And the next one is Facebook, Google, Bing, or another website. And then the others are, email didn't really feature. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, some of the things you need to be, it did feature. Email and Facebook are the most used platforms by scammers.
Wow.
A few tidbits there, Te whanau. Yeah.
Be safe out there, Te whanau.
Be safe.
Keep those eyes and ears open.
So it goes,
have the hand ready on delete.
Yes.
goes to show the value of the old paper money. If we were back in the old days where money and, the old dollar, paper dollar, the old coins, never had that sort of problem before.
Do we really carry cash anymore? I don't.
Just for tangies, primarily.
Me too.
Yeah,
For the tangi stash, that's about it.
I carry a bit for koha and all that, but that's about it.
That's about it. Ka pai. Up next, we're going to be joined with Hayden Green from the National Cyber Security Centre.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai kare, pai whiri.
With me, I'm joined with Hayden Green. Kia ora, Hayden, are you there?
Yep, kia ora.
Kia ora.
That's okay.
So, Hayden, we're talking about scams. We know whanau that have been scammed. What's the number one tip you would give them to be careful of?
The biggest thing that sort of where all these scams tend to start with is phishing. So phishing emails and phishing text messages. So our main rule, our number one thing is if you get sent a link, if someone's like, oh, hey, click on this thing, don't do it. Just stop and think, am I expecting this? That's the number one way that people are getting caught, is these text messages come through, click this link because you've got a parcel waiting, or you've got a bill to pay with NZTA, and people like click the link, and then from then on you're already caught up in the scam. And number one thing at the moment is telling people, look, just pause and wait and look at what you're seeing in front of you. If there's any doubt in your mind at all, don't respond to it. Don't click on the link.
Yeah, I know the tolls top up text. I get those all the time. The NZ Post, please, confirm your address by clicking here. How many people?
And they're really clever too. Like these text messages come through, and the link that they ask you to click will look almost like the New Zealand Post website, and it will almost look like NZTA or your bank. And it's just something to, like, you see it and it's nz-post.com or something like that, and it looks kind of right, but it's not exactly right. So just always being aware of these things coming in.
If it looks dodgy, chances are it is dodgy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. These scammers are really, really sophisticated in how they're doing stuff. We've seen them build entire websites that look like a bank, and you need a login and a password to get in. But the whole thing is completely fake, and it's just designed to steal your details. There's a lot of scams at the moment around investment. So you're looking to, you've got some money, you're looking to put it somewhere, and you look on Google or whatever, and these ads pop up, and the ads are actually paid for by the scammers, and they'll take you through to a fake financial website and stuff. So, yeah, well, one thing that we talk a lot about actually is about, there's all this idea of like a scammer is a dude in a hoodie sitting in a basement, and there's no lights on and just code going everywhere. But in actual fact, these are like criminal gangs. Like they work in an office somewhere. They've got a manager. They might even have holiday pay. It's like a literal job for some of these scammers. And once you realize that, you understand how people get pulled in by these scams. It's not embarrassing to be fooled by these people.
That was Hayden Green there, Te whanau. So a few good tips there.
Some awesome tips. You know what I'm freaking out about?
What are you freaking out about?
Everything that I do that I shouldn't. After that little kōrero.
Yeah, it's just...
Very interesting to go and have a look at their website. Own your own line, eh?
Own your
online.
Own your online. Must
Lovely
have a look
te
at
whanau.
that.
Yeah, so That was really, really interesting. So be vigilant, te whanau. I wanted to ask him that I probably should have, but the most vulnerable people that are, subject to scams, I would imagine it would be our elderly folk. But actually, if it's so sophisticated that you can click into somewhere and you...
Out of interest, I've looked at a couple of people that post up stuff of these hackers that they go and hack the scammers. And when he talks about it being like organisations and that they like the one who's trying to fight back against the scammers, he's taking over their webcams and stuff like that. He's using satellite footage.
Yes.
And you'd just be amazed at how organised some of these gangs, or organisations, they're like set up legit businesses that are just trying to hawk people out there with some pretty shady stuff.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai kare, pai whiri.
We talked a while back off Mike that I got scammed on Trade Me. So the scam was that something was for sale and I paid a deposit up front. And then everything sort of disappeared. The site disappeared, my emails disappeared, everything disappeared. And I thought, wow, this is quite sophisticated if it all just goes poof in midair. But apparently Trade Me got a hold of me and they asked if I had been in contact with such and such and if this was the email, I was even suspicious of Trade Me by then, but ended up replying and saying yes. But I can't track down anything else because it's magically disappeared. And they said, it's they've been going through the site pretty hard out, and so quite a few people had been already pinged by them. So it felt good that I found my people, but it wasn't good that I sort of had to go through that. I suppose you go through a bit of, feel stink and then feel pissed off. And
absolutely. And you lost, what was it, $400?
Something like that, yeah. But in the end, it was just money. I guess the cost of all that was that I no longer was interested in Trade Me after that. They were actually good. They did a little follow up. Even the Australian police got a hold of me, just to see if I wanted to make a statement, and I basically couldn't add any more than I'd handed over anyway. So they just needed to get something formal from me around that, which was pretty stink, but learned heaps from it.
Me just as well. I don't know how to do those things.
I don't know much.
How are you even alive?
I reckon you're pretty savvy and you let on, to be honest.
I do have a Swiss account.
No! Here we go.
My very own. Money goes in, but no money comes out. I never ever use it.
Right.
One time I had to buy me a tractor, and I had to buy me a boat, and it was quite a bit of money. So I put it out there, and then I get the call from the bank. Mr. Butler, we know you don't spend money. Money comes into your account, but nothing goes out. But we have
big transaction.
So many $1,000 here for something and another for something else. And I said, no, that's okay. I've just purchased a tractor and a boat. But the good thing is that they rung me up before they cleared it. Yeah. So that was good. But it's only because they know that I don't spend any money from that account.
Yep.
I don't even buy me a lunch or anything from it. I don't even see the account. Only, like they send me statements, there's $2 in there. And that's about it.
Let's just back this up a bit, Stefano. So you've got a Swiss account. Yeah, I reckon. They ring you up and you just go, I just bought a tractor and a boat. A tractor and a boat from a Swiss account? What is going on here? No, awesome, bro. That is awesome. And I think, thinking about how... you keep an eye on things. I really should learn some lessons from you there, brother.
Nigel, give us your final whakaaro.
E te whānau, just be safe out there, Huama. Double take. Do the double take. Read it once, have a break, read it again. Now, I'm giving you this advice, but really I should be following it too. And I do, for the most part, I do. But it goes back to something I said before, is that I get a little slippage in my behaviours and practices when I get tired. So I've sort of learnt to tell myself, okay, step away from it. Step away from things like email, step away from things like online activity for a bit. Go and have a walk around. Go make a cup of tea, read a book, chill with the whanau or something, but just take a pause. When you're freshened up a bit, then perhaps go back at it.
My final whakaaro is be vigilant about emails. Look closely at your texts. It's a serious problem, and our whānau do get whakamā about it, but if you talk about it, then maybe you could prevent this from happening to others. Koe rā tāku, tēnā tātou.
Bet mataku ana ne. Nei,
ai,
tu
ai.
karono ki wēnei kōrero. E hia ke miliona tāra, piriona tāra rā nei, ngaro atu ki ngā kaimahi pēnei nā. If it's too good to be true, give it the shoe. So boot it in the butt, double B's e hoa mat.
With your who?
With your who. The double B's, boot in the butt. If it's too good to be true, give it the shoe.
Yes, absolutely. And also, Matua's tips is if you hear from, kind of random people, even long-lost whānau that suddenly message you, just have those spidey senses up e te whānau. Just be diligent about who's contacting you. I think on Facebook there's a setting to block your profile. Lock your profile.
What I do e hoa mai, even if it's the close whānau, I just delete. Because, it's better to hear them awaha. Tell you, why did you delete me or why don't you befriend me, than pushing that button and then it's not them.
Absolutely.
So delete, even if it's your wife. Because she'll come back and tell you.
Tēnā tātou katoa e te whānau. Just a reminder that was recorded a few months ago, earlier in the year 2025, and we decided to play that show because Christmas is just around the corner and we want whānau to be vigilant because no doubt you might be getting a lot of shopping links, bank links. People are just handy at the moment. So, don't forget we did have an interview in there for any information about scams. Make sure to do your due diligence.
Due diligence, e hoa ma. Do a double take. Do a double take if it feels like there's a bit of pressure in the way people or someone or anyone is communicating to you. Just give yourself some space, a deep breath, a couple of blinks, and then just try and take it in your own time. You shouldn't feel bullied into anything. That's just the pressure that's created in those sorts of bait tactics.
Yeah, hooks.
Yeah.
Ka pai, all right, shall we whakakapi tēnei hotaka, Mairo?
Tēnei te whakakapi, tēnei hōtaka e te iwi. Kia kaha rā kōtau. Tai mai ana ki te wā hararei, ki te wā whakahuihui kōtau i a kōtau nā whānau. Nō reira kia tau nā manaakitanga ki runga i a kōtau. I tēnei wā e tū nei i te waru o rehua, i te raumati. I nā rangi pāruru e heke nei e hoa mā. Whakairihia nā toi mahatanga ki te pātu o tō tātou whare. Kia wātea e hika mā. Ua wātea tihei, mauri ora.
Pai tū, pai hinga, pai whiri.